It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Thunder and the Arrows. Saul Worthing tries to keep pace in the National League batting race. First pitch is next. Alfonso Quintana gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Into the box now, Brian Cannon. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Andrew Arellano.
Stepping in now, Andrew Arellano. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Quintana has thrown a little over 110 innings so far, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. 0-1, here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Hit on the ground out to short, and that's going to be a base hit as they string together back-to-back hits to start the afternoon.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Digging in now, Scott Franchise, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play.
Yeah, he didn't have a great last month, though. Only a dozen or so driven in. That's not bad, but it's certainly not league leader type.
No balls and 1 strike. Cannon on second. Arellano at first with no outs. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Well, some games take a little time to heat up, but not this one. We're just 5 batters in, and the bases are already juiced. Almost hate to say it, but this might be the turning point of the game already.
To the plate now, Tiny Ryan on a rope to the second baseman.
That is good. The center fielder.
In now, Saul Worthing. He's currently near the top of the batting average leaderboard, but he'll have to pick up the pace a little bit over the next several weeks if he wants to jump into that top spot.
Yeah, I don't want him to put pressure on himself right now, but he's got 2 months to get it done right here, to vault himself into that top spot. He has certainly had an amazing year up until this point.
A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. And with an average over the 300 mark in his last 10 games, he's showing no signs of slowing down as we begin winding down the regular season.
Yeah, with only a couple weeks left, this guy has given you months and months of production. Every time he strides to the plate, certainly looks confident and has been swinging a hot bat lately.
Ready with the 1-2. Left side, but well foul. 2 out, bases loaded. Hit softly down the line at first. Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases loaded jam. Antoine Fong will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Adam Turner.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. At the plate, Alton Kramer. Fong has logged upwards of 140 innings of work, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Adrian Esparza.
Adrian Esparza.
From the stretch. The 0-1. Ball 1. And though he's one of the league's best hitters to this point, the average has taken a dip over the last few series. He's sitting in the low 200s over his last 10 games.
Yeah, a lot of guys usually have peaks and valleys throughout the year. They grab about 4 slumps a year. He's only had 10 games where he hasn't swung the bat well, but he's picking the wrong time to do it. He has got to pick up the pace right now.
Popped him up. Kramer in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Try again, 1-2. Fouled away. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting it. The pitcher.
In now, Mike Hayes. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Enters play here at 279. 25 homers and 74 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. From the belt, the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2. And with an average over 400 over his last few series, he's certainly making his case for the batting title here in August.
Yeah, and this is when you run down the competition. The dog days of August start creeping in. Sweltering heat.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And he's safe.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
So now to the plate, Brian Cannon, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
A base is loaded. Last thing we want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Arellano. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. As mentioned earlier, he's put together one of the league's top batting average, although his pace has slowed ever so slightly in recent games, south of 300 in his last 10.
Yeah, the last 10 games, he's certainly treading water right now.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Byron Kane. Here's the first pitch to him. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Caleb Grabo waits on deck. Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, and was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Caleb Grabo, strike one to start the at-bat. No one out with a runner at second. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting it, the third baseman.
At the plate, Will Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1 the count. And it's quickly 0-2. And while he's cultivated one of the league's best batting averages, the pace has slowed down ever so slightly in recent days. He's hitting under 300 over his last 10 games.
Yeah, he's running into the dog days right now, but over the last 10 games, he's almost at 3.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Now at the plate, Scott Franchise.
For Tennessee, the right fielder, Scott Franchise.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Right fielder looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Number 21 for him on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Into the box, Corey Esparza. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Standing in now, Tiny Ryan, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line 1 back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
The center fielder, the 13th.
At the plate now, Saul Worthing, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
3-2 with the bases loaded. And now everybody's running. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The catcher, number 2,
Now batting, Mike Hayes. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Goodness. 0-2 now. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Lifted the other way to left center. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. Now both runners are across. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Tobias Tejada is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. At the plate, Antoine Fong tried to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And they can't even get one on the play as the squeeze works to perfection that time. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. To the plate now, Brian Cannon, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
To second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tennessee is on top here, 6-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tobias Tejada. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
1-1 the count now. And that's taken for a called strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Adam Turner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Runners on the move for second. Count still at 1-2. And another foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Franchise is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chet Tierney is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Misses. Ball two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. All set for the start of the fourth. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Andrew Arellano.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
That evens it up 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tierney is there, and he has it for the out.
The right fielder, number 16. Scott Franchise.
So digging in now, Scott Franchise.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1-0 the count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0 home.
Oh, that's out.
One out, nobody on. Strike taken up in the zone.
I got 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Corey Esparza.
So now to the plate, Corey Esparza, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Off the roof facade and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Stepping in now, Tiny Ryan. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box now, Saul Worthing, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Tierney is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Adrian Esparza.
Ready once again, Adrian Esparza. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-2 full count. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Tennessee leads it 8-0. Now in the box, Muhammad Butts. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball that low.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
And that's over. 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 3-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box, Byron Kane. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Into the box now, Caleb Grabo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Left side. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Off of one leg in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Settling in now, Mike Hayes. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Mike Hayes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled down the line. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
In now, Antoine Fong. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's inside.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Turner will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Brian Hannon.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Hannon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tierney is there, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Arellano.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Arellano. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike one. This is foul right side. The 0-2 home. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and now it'll be the catcher, Robinson Schwabenland.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And strike three called as he gets a little help there, one away.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
At the plate, Will Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Oh. 2-0 now.
2-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
To the plate now, Tobias Tejada. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
From the stretch, Adam Turner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Ready on 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
First pitch of the at-bat. Alton Kramer is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Two men are on with 2 men out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Sliding into the box, Chet Tierney. First pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Oh, this is in the air to left center field and deep. Can they run this one down? I don't think so. It's going to land beyond him for extra bases. 2 runs score. And he's in safely at third. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Standing in now, Muhammad Butts, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set with the 0-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 1-1 home. Three runs already home here. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Looking to send him packing again. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Thunder are out in front 8-3. Digging in, Scott Franchise.
The right fielder, Scott Franchise.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Corey Esparza is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the 2nd ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Here's a look over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Throw won't get him.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
The 2-0. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the runner is in from second. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Jerry Conway gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Tiny Ryan, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Row, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
So now to the plate, Saul Worthing, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Throw over to first. Runner back standing. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The second for 1 with no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Digging in once again, Adrian Esparza. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Mike Hayes, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Thunder are out on top 10-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Byron Kane.
Byron Kane.
First offering on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Grounded to the right, fielded cleanly, and there's 1 down now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Caleb Bravo.
Ready for another shot now. Caleb Bravo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Robinson Schwabenland, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Hal Hale is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Hale.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The average coming in 257. 23 homers and 62 driven in. The 1-0.
No, that's down.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Schwabenland is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Brian Cannon.
Digging in, Brian Cannon. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball upstairs.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 1-1 home. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. On the ground to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
To the plate now, Andrew Arellano, as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. The 1-0.
Ball that time.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-1 pitch.
Ball, exercise.
Scott Franchise will be next. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Set. Here's the 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Ready for another chance? Scott Franchise. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Corey Esparza, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. If he could find a gap somewhere, he'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double. popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Seth McMillan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
McMillan.
Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Will Hernandez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
High pop-up. Esparza is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Antonio Nunez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Antonio Nunez.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Adam Turner.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Turner. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Too high, 1-0. The pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Arellano is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Robert Olson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Tiny Ryan. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Tiny Ryan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a liner, but foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Stepping up now, Saul Worthy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
At the plate now, Adrian Esparza. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 0-2 delivery. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
At the plate, Mike Hayes fouled off. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Alton Kramer.
Alton Kramer.
The pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
1-1.
That's off the plate.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 3-1. 3-2 now. Grounder down the line at third. He's right there. And that's out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Chet Tierney. First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The center fielder, number 11, Mohamed.
Into the box now, Mohamed Butts, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 fouled away.
Ball.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he fouls this one off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He pulls this one into right. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Byron Kane. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
0-2 count. You can do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Arellano will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Caleb Bravo.
Stepping up to the plate, Caleb Bravo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey. Oh, that's it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Lifted in the air to center field. Worthing will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 9th inning coming up. The Thunder lead it 10-5. Christopher Meadows enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Michael Lopez will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. His average sits at 296 entering play. 11 home runs to go along with 52 RBIs. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter number 22, second baseman, Brian Cannon.
At the plate, Brian Cannon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Here it comes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Butts is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 99, Andrew Arellano.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Arellano. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Meadows certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches. And it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And now pitch on the way.
Ball, down.
And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. John Lawton is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
John Lawton.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next to hit is the catcher, Robinson Schwabenland. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batter, the third baseman, Will Hernandez.
Standing in now, Will Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. chopped at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Devin Myers will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Myers hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Ready with the 0-2. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
As a look, now the pitch. Adam Turner comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Hit on the ground to third. There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Thunder pick up win number 70 to top the division. Antoine Fong wins his team-leading 10th game of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Alfonso Quintana permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 10 runs on an even 20 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the home team, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.